well here again against Vanguard. These two teams have squared off previously during the year, and it was a game that Vanguard won. Vanguard won the contest, and well, for the Lions, they've only suffered one defeat all season long, and that loss was to William Jessup. That's right. Coach Von Vogt's club, they took care of business, and they actually hammered Vanguard in Rockland. So this is a team that can be beaten, and the Firestorm wearing their home yellow trimmed in red, and for Vanguard, they're wearing their navy blue with the gold accent. Al Burrs coming off a double-double against Westmont. 14 points and 17 rebounds, and he controls the opening tip here. On the floor for head coach Jeff Rutter in his 7th campaign. Shane Carney, he's a guard, 5'9", 170, the junior out of Los Angeles. And Callum Lawson draws first blood here in this one as the Firestorm score in the paint. We'll get to the three in the key here momentarily, but other starters for Jeff Rutter, Terrence Shelby Jr., 6'3", 165, the junior out of Peoria, Illinois. Also on the court, it'll be the talented Al Burrs, 6'4", 190, the junior from Cleveland, Ohio. Starting in his normal spot down low on the low post is going to be Callum Lawson, the young man from Coventry, England. Gets the start again tonight, 6'6", 215. He's a senior, and back and forth we go as the Vanguard Lions look to score their first basket of the game. A couple of awkward shots for the Vanguard Lions, and the play here is just a little bit out of control here early on as the Firestorm will now have possession of the basketball, and that's Shane Carney. He spots up at the right wing, and he shoots one from downtown, and a little splashdown for Shane Carney. Shane Carney hits the triple, and ACU starts off this scoring here with a 5-0 lead in this ball game. Good crowd on hand inside Fultz. Kevin Derryberry with you on the Firestorm Broadcast Network. Just getting settled in, opening minute and a half. And this one, it's 5-0 Firestorm. The starters for Vanguard tonight, it'll be Jonah Tolmer. Tolmer, 5'10", 170. He's a freshman out of Mission Viejo. And Emilio Aceto grabs that rebound. Here comes Shane Carney just past the red line. Peeking behind him as there is the trailing Callum Lawson. Quickly a pass to the right wing. It is now Emilio Aceto. Aceto with a nice little ball fake, and he gets called for traveling. Mark Beasley, NAIA official right there to make that call. Tough one there. It looked like that Aceto had the pivot foot working, but that is not the call. We will get you our NAIA officiating crew here. Finish the starters for Vanguard. Also on the floor for the Lions, Jeremy McKay, the center, 6'7", 235, the senior from Melbourne, Australia, by way of Eastern Washington. Connor Kennedy, a guard, 6'3", 195. He's a senior from San Marcos. And the other starter, Brandon Brothers, who's been playing very well of late and scoring the bucket for Vanguard as they get a basket inside. They score the first 2 points of the game for Jonah Tolmer. Tolmer gets on the score sheet here. Another stop and play. We will get you our NAIA officiating crew here. Our NAIA three-man crew tonight will be Mark Beasley, Michael Cheatham, and DeSell Dean. Excellent crew on hand here for this one. Number 4 in the country, the Vanguard Lions. And at number 24 in the nation, your Arizona Christian University Firestorm. This is Shane Carney at the free throw line, and he knocks down both free throws. Carney, an outstanding player, third on the team in scoring with 16.8 points a ball game. 3 in the key for the Firestorm tonight. Handle the ball pressure that will be applied by Vanguard. The battle in the paint will be a place where this game could be won or lost. So there's a steal in the open court there by Al Burrs. Burrs on his way, take it to the hoop, can't get the shot. Underneath, they get the offensive rebound. It's loose on the deck, and here comes Vanguard. Nearly stealing it in backcourt, there was Terrence Shelby Jr. That was Tolmer with the handles. There's a long three that time by number 22. That's Brandon Brothers. Brothers misses the triple, and Brothers wears that patented yellow headband, a Nike headband with the swoosh on it. And then more ball pressure out front by Vanguard. If ACU can break down that ball pressure with some good guard play, they get shots like that. And open look, right corner three from Emilio Aceto. And the man that wears double threes on his jersey just connects from long range. And the Firestorm touch the lives of the Athletics and the athletes that he coached. He brought so much joy to this community. Talib will be dearly missed. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family. You can help support his family through a financial contribution using the GoFundMe link at GoFundMe.com. Back to the action here inside Fultz, 10-2, 16:30 to go. 3-second lane violation called on Vanguard. Back to the 3 in the key for Jeff Rudder and his basketball team. We mentioned handle the ball pressure that will be applied by the Vanguard Lions. The battle in the paint. They want to win the rebounding battle as well. That's the third 3 in the key. Aceto, spot up, 3-point basket. It's good. Nothing but nylon once again for double threes. Emilio Aceto and the Firestorm jump out to a 13-2 lead against the Vanguard Lions. That'll mean wholesale changes for Rhett Soliday, the head coach for Vanguard, in his 9th year. Quickly shooting his Brothers. He'll shoot it from 3-point range and he'll drop it down. Nothing but nylon for Brandon Brothers, and the Lions answer with a triple of their own. This is Terrence Shelby Jr. trying to get it back to the hot hand. Emilio Aceto. Here's Shane Carney in between the rings with it. Coming out to defend him there is Jonah Tolmer. Just below the half-court circle right now, it's Shane Carney up and down with that dribble with the right hand, looking for a high post screen from Callum Lawson. He rolls. He's there. He'll jump it off for Al Burge. Burge will put it on the floor, take it into the hoop strong, and he'll score the bucket. Al Burge continues to play very good basketball for the Firestorm as the Firestorm lead it by 10. Underneath with a chance down low, that's Malachi Hussein, and he can't get the layup. Good defense there by the Firestorm as AC is looking to blow them out right here, at least in this first half. In the first 5 to 6 minutes of the floor, Al Burge with a reverse layup, and a great look there by Terrence Shelby Jr. Give him the assist. And on the way to the court, that shot is blocked by Callum Lawson. Here comes Terrence Shelby Jr. down the sideline. Leave it off for Lawson. Lawson goes in hard, and as he gets to the cup, he's fouled by the Vanguard Lions. What a pace here early on. 14:59 on the Longines scoreboard inside Fultz Memorial Gymnasium on Thursday night action here. NAIA action. Golden State Athletic Conference basketball game has Callum Lawson to the stripe with a couple of free throws. The Firestorm defense coming out, and they are playing inspired basketball here this evening. And quite frankly, if the Firestorm intend to get back to Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City, Missouri for the second season, they need to win tonight's ball game, and they need to continue to play well in conference. Tonight's game marks the first of a 5-game homestand for ACU. And standing at the free throw line is Callum Lawson. Lawson, the leading scorer on this team, averaging 20.6 points a ball game. He's an 80% free throw shooter. As a team, the Firestorm are a 77% free throw shooting club. 19-5 our score. Bringing the ball up out of backcourt, that was Devin Riley. Bounce it over to Caleb Wilborn. Now handling the ball is Isaiah Gentry. He'll dribble to the center of the court and leave it for the Devin Riley. Riley on the drive, in the paint, lowers the shoulder, shoots, and he scores the bucket, and he's fouled on the play. Let's see what the call is here. Mark Beasley right there to make the call. A hack on the arm is the indication. And with a chance to complete the three-point play is Devin Riley. Riley, 6'3", 195. He's a senior from Vista, California, by way of Palomar College. So Riley at the stripe with a chance to complete the three-point play. Free throws on the way, and it is up and in. Vanguard, last time they took the floor, they took on San Diego Christian, and they won 92-90 in overtime. There's a steal by the Vanguard Lions on the run-up that time. Here is Isaiah Gentry. He'll stop, shoot a three-point basket, and this one's no good. Callum Lawson grabs that rebound. Tip it out to Terrence Shelby Jr. Here comes T. Sizzling. Pull up at the free throw line, shoot it, and he got the roll. That's a good look for Terrence Shelby Jr. Number 2 gets the deuce right there, and it's 21-8, 14-12 to go in this opening half. Devin Riley up and down with that right hand. Now they want to go to the low post on the baseline. Here's Mario Soto. A little fade away from 18. Can't get the shot. And Al Burge right there to grab that rebound on the baseline. He'll hand it to Shane Carney. Out on the open floor, it's Terrence Shelby Jr. Way out at three-point range. Defending him is Gentry. Here's Al Burge on the drive, and he got away with an extra step. No, he didn't. They're going to call it. Mr. Cheatham right there to call that travel. Anton Ivy will check in for Al Burrs. Emilio Aceto returns to the floor. I beg your pardon, Emilio's going to give way here for Bobo. Sonny Cousin has checked in as Anton Ivy. So it'll be Carney, Lawson, Ivy, and Terrence Shelby Jr. Long three, no good. Anton Ivy collects that rebound. Here comes Sonny Cousin on the race out. Take it down the lane, lay it up, and score it. Sonny Cousin with the bucket. Slashing down the lane. Sonny Cousin splits the D and gets the easy basket. Easy for us to say as Shea Garland gets up off the bench for Jeff Rutter. 13-15 to go in this opening half. Handling the rock for the Vanguard Lions that time is Caleb Wilborn. There's a free throw line extended shot, little jumper there from Caleb Wilborn, and he hits the bucket. Good looking stroke right there from Wilborn. 6'8", 200, a junior out of Chino, California. Here's Carney in between the legs, bounces to Callum Lawson. He'll shoot the three ball. This is the side iron, no good. Collecting the rebound for Vanguard that time was Mario Soto. Over to Riley. And there's a steal by Terrence Shelby Jr. And with some hesitation, a little crossover, no look to Ivy. Ivy on the baseline. Quick pass over to Sonny Cousin. Here's Terrence Shelby Jr. now with it. He'll turn into the paint. Over to the corner, it's Lawson. Lawson thought about three, now he'll drive the baseline. Pass to the open Sonny Cousin. He'll shoot the three, and it's waved off. One of the Vanguard Lion players had hit the deck. They're going to call a foul. So they call the foul on Callum Lawson. So Lawson picks up his first personal. Lawson with 4 points and a rebound here in this ball game. Shane Carney has 5 points. Emilio Aceto with the 2 triples has 6. It's Devin Riley with that 3, and Brandon Brothers both have a triple. Catch and shoot at the 3-point range. That shot would not fall for Soto. Here comes Sonny Cousin. Bounce it into the open floor for Shane Carney, and Carney gets fouled on his way to the basket. Foul before the shot. They're going to whistle Mario Soto for the personal foul. That's Mario's first. Vanguard 20-1 entering play here tonight. 8-1 in the Golden State Athletic Conference. And for ACU, 17-5 overall, 5-5 in conference play. As Rhett Saladay barks out instructions to his Vanguard Lion team. Shea Garland had a play there. They couldn't get the inbound to him. That would have been sweet. You know that Garland was trying to elevate right there on that play, but ACU, patience, looking for the extra passer here tonight. 8 minutes gone by here in this first half. Here's Shane Carney working around the screen from Shea Garland. He gets free. He's from the downtown. He shoots it and it rims out. Long three wouldn't go. Isaiah Gentry grabs that rebound. He'll cross-court it over to Devin Riley. The starters haven't played for the last 4 minutes. There's a baseline jump shot there by James Moore, and he knocks it down. James Moore buries the jumper. 6'5", 225, the sophomore from Telco, Texas. Connects from the baseline. It's 23-12. Firestorm with the advantage. Terrence Shelby Jr. in between the rings with it. His pass to Sonny Cousin. It's off Sonny Cousin. That's a turnover for ACU. Early on, the Firestorm have 6 turnovers to just 3 for Vanguard. Caleb Wilborn will inbound it to Devin Riley. Malachi Hussein is not in the game right now. Neither is Jonah Tolmer. This is Riley dribbling to the right side at right wing. Picks up his dribble. Gets the pass to Wilborn. Wilborn's going to shoot it from the free throw line. Can't get the shot. And Garland had a chance to get the rebound. He tipped it out, and Sonny Cousin collects the rebound, and he's fouled. 11:13 to go. Firestorm lead at 23-12. For the Lions, they have 5 team fouls. For ACU, just 2. Good pace in the foul department. Kevon Williams will check in and give Shane Carney a breather. Williams on the far side of the court, being hounded defensively by Devin Riley. He picks up his dribble, bounces to Garland. Garland came out to get help. 60 on the shot clock. Here's Shea Garland in the paint. Over to Anton Ivy, back to Kevon Williams at right wing. Back to Terrence Shelby. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Terrence Shelby at the all by himself. He'll shoot it from way downtown. Hits the front end, no good. Garland gets the offensive rebound. And ACU will have another 30 seconds to work with. They lead at 23-12. Terrence Shelby Jr. on the drive. Leave it for Garland. Off the window and in. Nice teamwork there. A little 1-2 game there. Terrence Shelby Jr. give him the dime. And Shea Garland gets the bucket down low. Another inside the paint basket by the Firestorm. Top of the circle, three-point basket wouldn't go for Devin Riley. Here comes Kevon Williams. He's got the rebound. Nice pass to Shea Garland on the way to the hoop. Can't get the shot. That was a good look and a great pass there by Kevon Williams. He just couldn't get Garland to finish that chance there. Great look, though. Halfway home here in this first half. 25-12. The Firestorm have held the Lions to just 12 points through the first 10 minutes of this ball game. Going to Moore down low. Moore, cross-court pass, there's nobody home. He turned it over. Wholesale changes for Coach Rudder. Al Burr's back on the court, along with Emilio Sato, Callum Lawson, and the blur, Shane Carney. The Firestorm lost two closely contested games against the Lions last year. Vanguard game, they sweep with a 76-72 win at Fultz and a 61-59 victory at the Pit in Mesa. Early in January, Vanguard beat AACU up 84-72. That game was in the Pit, and here we are tonight inside Fultz, 25-12. AACU with the large first half advantage. It's Callum Lawson in the free throw circle. It's free, drives in, and he's going to get a call here from Michael Cheatham. Jeremy McKay was in position to commit that foul. McKay out of Melbourne, Australia. ACU has a chance to tie the block shot record for block shots in the season. They begin the night at 103. They're chased with 4. I think they have 1 here tonight as Shea Garland takes the inbound pass. Garland being defended there by Absalom Barnes. 11 on the shot clock. It's Shane Carney. Loses the handle on it. Picks it up with that left hand. Defending him is Jonah Tolmer. Here comes Carney at the free throw line. Bounce it to Callum Lawson. Reverse layup good. Michael Cheatham with a late whistle. Let's see what the call is. Bucket's good. Foul called on Vanguard's number 0, Absalom Barnes. His first. For Barnes, 6'6", 250, just a sophomore. He is a big boy. But how about the athleticism underneath with the finish by Callum Lawson with a +1 opportunity right here. Trying to add to the 27-12 lead. Free throw is up and it's good. It's 28-12, ACU leading this ball game. Firestorm just want to take care of business here at home. So far, so good. They've handled the pressure out front. The battle in the paint, so far, so good, and they are doing well in the rebounding category. On the drive, that is Brandon Brothers. There's a loose ball. Here comes Al Burrs. Prepare for takeoff, and unfortunately, Burrs didn't get a good look at that. And for ACU, they on a steal and almost a 2-on-none. They didn't get a good shot off. And down low, that's Barnes with the low post presence. He is a low 250 pounds listed on the score sheet here. It's 28-14. Firestorm lead it by 14. Shane Carney in between the circles. Starts right, moves left. Works around a screen from Callum Lawson. Lawson the handle on it. He turns it over. That's one thing that Shane Carney can really do to improve his game is just protect the rock, value the basketball just a little bit more. And in respect to Carney's game, he touches the ball more than anybody else out there on the floor. So some of the turnovers and the handles and the mishandles will happen. Top of the circle, three-point basket is good. That one is a deep three from Brandon Brothers, and it's 28-17. Carney on the far sideline. Terrence Shelby Jr. preparing to check in. Great handles and beating him off the dribble was Shane Carney. He'll float it up there and he'll score. Nice little runner by Shane Carney, and that was a shoulder dance. What a move there by Shane Carney. That was an ankle breaker to say the least. Back low down to Barnes. They hit Brothers at three-point range and DeSell Dean right there to make the call. 30-17, Firestorm lead it here with 7:36 to go in this ball game. ACU lost to Masters 100-86, and they lost in Santa Barbara 89-81 to Westmont. One other record the Firestorm have a chance to make inroads on and get close to, and I think they will break the record, and that's 3-point shots in a season. And there was no better three-point shooter in this program's history than the prolific Talib Uqta. So Michael Cheatham, Mark Beasley there right in front of Jeff Rudder to converse once again and sort this one out. 30-17 our score. 7:22 remaining in this opening half. You're watching ACU basketball on the Firestorm Broadcast Network. Walking off the floor with some disappointment is Brandon Brothers. So Connor Kennedy will pick up the foul. That's his second. Bonus next time for ACU. Lawson, Carney, Terrence Shelby Jr., Anton Ivey, and Al Burge on the court. That ball's loose. Here comes Al Burge. Burge will take it in, and he's going to be fouled as he got to the rim. Al Burge once again at the right spot on the court. Took that loose ball, went in hard, and got fouled on his way to the 10. Clock stopped at 7:19. Al Burge preparing for a couple of free throws. Burge, in his 23rd game of the season, is a 71% free throw shooter. First one's on the way, it rims out, no good. Tough break there. Coming up at halftime, we have a memoriam for Talib Uqta, Transformation U with Baylor Giannini, and Transformation U with Jerron Green. The pride of ACU, no question about it. All of them, from Talib Uqta to Jerron Green. That's where the Firestorm want to be in this second season. They want to be playing basketball in Kansas City. There's a pull-up jumper from the angle right by Jono Tolmer. Tolmer hits the jump shot. 31-19, 13 minutes into this first half here. Here's Shane Carney again on the blow-by. Got by Tolmer. There's a three-point try by Callum Lawson in the corner. This one's no good. They tip out the rebound, and it's going to be last touch by the Firestorm. So Vanguard's Devin Riley with some instructions to his teammate. That's Jaden Anderson. The junior has just checked in out of Yokota Air Base in Japan. Jaden Anderson. Anderson stands at 6 foot 175. He's a junior. Walking it up out of backcourt is Jonah Tolmer. He'll cross-court it over to Devin Riley. Riley on the right side. Hand it off over to Malachi Hussein. Hussein, the player of the week in the GSAC conference for the week of January 21. There's a jump shot there, or a little runner there, and easy. The two big fellas got tangled up there. Mark Beasley doing a nice job of officiating to separate the two. Devin Riley had a good look in the paint. And for Riley, he'll pick up the personal foul. That's going to be the 9th team foul for Vanguard. 6:32 to go. Anton Ivey will walk down to the stripe for a 1-and-1. For Ivey, he's averaging 4.3 points a ball game. And he's a 69% free throw shooter. And that first one is no good. Vanguard trying to scratch and claw their way back into this ball game. Nice little backdoor pass down to the big fella down low. And that's Barnes. He couldn't get the shot, but the follow is good by Devin Riley. So Devin Riley in a good spot there on the offensive rebound with the follow. 10-point advantage for ACU. This is Callum Lawson working on Absalom Barnes. He'll drive right, take it to the hoop, off the window, and it's good. +1 for Callum Lawson. Callum Lawson is an outstanding player. Number 21 will go back to the free throw line. His team's up by a count of 33-21. Lawson will take that 20.6 scoring average to the stripe. trying to add to his 80% from the line. Very efficient Callum Lawson. 9 points and a rebound here in this one. And he's in double digits one more time. Inside 6 minutes to go till halftime. 34-21. Sonny Cousin will check in for Al Burge. So Bobo's on the court. In to play a little D. And on the drive with some quicks, that was Jonah Tolmer. Cousin picks up the foul here. Vanguard's #1 in Division I in three-point field goal defense. And there's a basket down low for Vanguard. Count the bucket, and he was fouled on the play. So Anton Ivy commits the infraction, just his first. And at the stripe for Vanguard, Malachi Hussein. Hussein, 6'2", 185. He's a senior. And he converts the three-point play. Vanguard has moved up from number 9 to number 4, 5 spots in the most recent NAIA coaches poll. 34-24 here. A little more chatter amongst the crowd. Here comes Shane Carney. The flip to Anton Ivy, and he gets it right back. He's going to go in and stuff it with two hands. A little give and a little receive right there for Anton Ivy, and the two-handed flush on the baseline. That was a pretty bucket, and that'll bring the Firestorm contingent out of their seats momentarily. 36-24, approaching 5 minutes to go in this first half. Tolmer passes up a three, and he'll send a pass out into the corner. That's Jaden Anderson. His three shot will not go. Terrence Shelby Jr. on the far sideline. Pull up from downtown, and he can't get the shot. Sonny Cousins right there with the follow. He's got the basket. Great position for ACU. Sonny Cousin on the offensive rebounds. Put back basket's good. 4-4. Out of a timeout here inside Fultz. 38-24. ACU has a commanding lead here with a ton of basketball to play. Vanguard has scored 100 points only one time this season. Yet they're 21, and there's a steal. Here comes Anton Ivy. He'll float in, he'll lay it up, and he'll score it. Anton Ivy picks the pocket of the guard for Vanguard. I believe that was Brandon Brothers. And Ivy with a great job there with the steal and the bucket on the other end. The finish for Anton Ivy. He's got 4 points here. And getting loose on the baseline and going in strong to score it was Isaiah Gentry. Anton Ivy with those 4 points. Won an impressive two-handed jam on the baseline. Here comes Shane Carney at three-point range. Out to defend him is Devin Riley. It's Callum Lawson at the top of the circle. Dribbles back out at three-point range. Give it up to Shane Carney. Shane Carney goes right around, take it in, lay it up, and score it. Shane Carney, bucket +1. And with his hands wide open, that's number 33, Connor Kennedy. If that foul is on him, that would be his third. Let's see what the call is. He got a break. They gave it to Caleb Wilborn. It wasn't 33, it was 34. So Caleb Wilborn, we call him Kilborn. Wilborn picks up the foul, just his first, and Shane Carney completes the three-point play. So Carney now in double digits. Firestorm lead at 43-26. ACU has led by as many as 17 points here in this ball game. Working it around the perimeter. Now working the baseline is Isaiah Gentry. He'll take it in off the glass and score it. Nice basket there by Isaiah Gentry, as Gentry has scored back-to-back buckets for the Lions. 43-28. 3:22 to go to the half. Shane Carney on the left side. Defending him is Devin Riley. It's Callum Lawson now at the top of the free throw circle. He drives to the paint. Jump stop. Shoot it. Can't get it, but he's fouled on the play. Hacked in the act was Callum Lawson. Back to the free throw line once again. And when you think about the outside-inside game for ACU, you've got the outside shot presence, the three-point shooting of Emilio Sato and Terrence Shelby Jr. and Shane Carney. And Callum Lawson, he too is a threat from behind the arc. Back to the line again for a double bonus here. This will be a 2-shot foul for Callum Lawson. James Moore will check back in. Sitting down is Caleb Wilborn. Wilborn 6'8", 200 out of Damien High School in Chino. 3:11 to go to the break. Lawson's next free throw is on the way. It looks good, and it's good. He buried that second one. 44-28. Up out of backcourt is Devin Riley just past the red line here. On the right wing, waiting to greet him with man-to-man defense is Anton Ivey. Now it's Sonny Cousin defending Brandon Brothers. Left corner at three-point range, that's Gentry. Back on the right side, here comes Riley on the drive, right in the paint. He'll go in strong, can't get the shot, and it didn't matter. It's an offensive foul, according to Michael Cheatham. Foul will be assessed to Vanguard's number 20, Devin Riley. 30-second timeout taken on the court. The southpaw signal caller for ACU's Jeff Bowen has retired from the game of football and will move on to new endeavors, but just recovering from heart surgery this past week. So Adam Abatacola, our thoughts and prayers are with you, young man. Get well quickly. 44-28. In between the circles, it's Shane Carney. And you can see James Moore and Callum Lawson literally got tangled up right there. They're going to call a foul on James Moore. 4 more, that'll be his second.
At the line for the Firestorm, number 21, Callum Lawson.
Lawson returns to the foul line for 2 more free throws. Quick note on James Moore, that is his first personal foul. Nice work by Jim Claypool on the table. Got that foul up there in a hurry. Callum Lawson drains the first one. 45-28, 2:41 to go to the break. Lawson once again with another chance at the free throw line. Callum taking his time and lets it fly, and he buried them both. 46-28, Firestorm shooting the ball at 66% right now, and they are at 37% from downtown. Vanguard 41% from the floor. There's a catch and shoot, 3-ball in the corner. That's Malachi Hussein. And Hussein tickles the twine for a triple, 46-31. They make it look easy sometimes, do the Vanguard Lions. 20-1, only suffered 1 setback at the hands of William Jessup. Callum Lawson, a little fadeaway. His shot off the window won't go. Hussein with a rebound. Outlet pass to Gentry. Bounce it for the trailer, and that was Brandon Brothers. His shot was blocked from behind. Anton Ivey right there with another impressive block, and there's a whistle on the play. Michael Cheatham to the table with the call. I believe that's the second block of the game for ACU. They need 2 more, and they will tie the record for blocks in a season. They have 105 currently. The most blocks in a year, and 107 back in 2014, 2015. And for that matter, the most triples in a year in the last 10 years. 268 back in 2014, 2015. ACU sitting on 260 before tonight's ball game. They have 263 to be exact. That shot's no good. And the rebound falls right into the hands of Terrence Shelby Jr. He'll walk it up out of the backcourt, now dribble into the front court. Waiting to greet him defensively in a man-to-man is Malachi Hussein. Moving left, it's Terrence Shelby Jr. Straddles the three-point line. Gets rid of the ball to Callum Lawson. 13 on the shot clock. 1:37 to go till halftime. Shane Carney with it. Gentry defends him. Carney way out. 3-point range. This shot is no good. Hit the side iron, missed right. Hussein grabs the rebound. Outlet it over to Brothers. Brothers bounce it to James Moore. Back to Brothers. He'll rise and fire. Shoot a 3. It rattles out. No good. Gentry, the rebound. Offensive stick back is good. Isaiah Gentry has picked up his game in the last 5 minutes. He's got 6 points in the last 5 minutes. Jeremy McKay has yet to score here tonight. Carney dribbles around everybody, and on his way up to the basket, he gets hit hard and falls to the deck. Shane Carney on his back right now. Appears to be in some discomfort here. And he's not getting up in a hurry. And Callum Lawson stands over him to check on his guy. That's the Blur getting up slow, and he wants to know what happened. And he asked Mark Beasley what happened. And now Mark Beasley with some animated conversation to Shane Carney. I do love the competitive spirit and the fire for these young men. Terrence Shelby Jr., Shane Carney, fiery players. Now Carney is going to have to sit. No, we'll see. Emilio Sato will check in. Let's see who gives out. So Carney has one last word for Mark Beasley. So Shane Carney will sit down. 61 seconds to go in the half. Ivy to the foul line. Ivy's first free throw attempt. It's good. A little line drive shot. Got the bucket. For Anton. He has 5 points in tonight's ball game. 8 players have scored for the Firestorm. Ivy, his second free throw. It's on the way, and it's good. He hit both of them. Ivy canned both free throws. 1:01 remaining in this opening half. 48-33, ACU trying to give Vanguard just their second loss of the year. Here's James Moore at the free throw line extended. Give it up to Hussein. Now it's Gentry with it, right wing. Down low, they go to Moore. He spins, gets himself free, lays it up, and scores it off the window. The big fellow, James Moore, got that basket. 6'5", 225, the sophomore, working the lower body and effective low point and a low post basket there. There's Terrence Shelby. Got away with a travel. He moved that pivot foot. In between Michael Cheatham and DeSell Dean. 14 on the shot clock. Here comes Sonny Cousin. Sonny Cousin grabs it inside the free throw circle. He'll step back, shoot a three, and he'll hit it. That was pretty. Sonny Cousin, the step back triple, and the Firestorm increased their lead to 51-35. And the student body up on their feet, appreciative of Sonny Cousin. Moore down low, shoots with that left hand, can't get the shot. Terrence Shelby Jr. gets the rebound, and time will expire here. But ACU with a very impressive first half here at home. They lead it 51-35 at the break. What an outstanding first half it was for Jeff Rutherford's basketball team. Brandon Dunson, a good man. It's been a tough one here tonight. You can tell that the energy is lackluster, to say the least, but the Firestorm are rising to the occasion, and they're trying to play this game in adverse conditions, again with that heavy heart, and it's just tough for everybody to deal right now. I spoke to Coach Rutter at halftime, and he too is very subdued and somewhat withdrawn, and he's doing a remarkable job of coaching this basketball game here tonight under a really tough situation. 51-35. Some totals for you here at the break for Callum Lawson. 13 points. He leads all scorers. He does have 1 rebound. Also scoring in double digits, Shane Carney. He has 10 points. Sonny Cousin came off the bench, the stunt man, the 6th man. 7 points for Sonny Cousin. Nothing prettier than that step back 3 ball. And as they reset the game clock here in the second half, they put 20 minutes up on the Long Jeep scoreboard, and we are underway in this second half. 51-35. Opening minute inside Fultz. Vanguard trying to pick up their 21st win of the season to go to 21-1, and they are 8-1 in the conference. For ACU, they're looking for their 18th win of the season. As Carney's knocked off the ball there. Could have been a foul, but no call. He ran right into the big fella, Jeremy McKay, and that's a turnover for Shane Carney and the Firestorm. This is the big fella. McKay is yet to score, and here comes Shane Carney with a steal. He'll leave it for the trailing Terrence Shelby Jr. Dribble into the paint, pick up the dribble, feed Emilio Sato. Catch and shoot, and this one is short. Getting that rebound is Shane Carney. He'll drive right in and he'll lay it up and score it. Shane Carney with the offensive rebound off the Sato missed 3, and he scores the bucket. It's 53-35. Shane Carney, he just gets buckets. Hussein on the court along with Connor Kennedy. Kennedy has the ball there. He'll give it up to Jeremy McKay. Quick pass over to Kennedy. He'll shoot a 3. He's fouled on the play. Connor Kennedy earned a trip to the foul line to shoot 3. Kennedy is the nephew of longtime AIA official Mike Orcott. Mike Orcott now works for Major League Baseball in various duties, and that's his nephew, Connor Kennedy, 6'3", 185, senior from San Marcos, California, through Mission Hills, 53-35. Kennedy's first free throw doesn't go. Malachi Hussein will start this second half. And Kennedy's next free throw is on the way here. For Aceto, he picked up the foul. That's his third. Here comes Carney out of backcourt. Defending him is Jonah Tolmer. He'll pick him up at the red line as Carney works around a screen from Albersh. He gets in deep. He'll feed Callum Lawson. He'll shoot the three. This one's no good. Brandon Brothers gets that rebound. He'll leave it for Tolmer. Tolmer picks up a dribble. Quick pass over to Brothers. He'll shoot the three and he'll bury it. A little Drano from Brandon Brothers, and it's 53-40. Firestorm's lead is now 13 points. They led by as many as 18 points. 18-20 to go in this contest. Terrence Shelby Jr. dribbles to the center of the court. Defending him is Hussein. Now they feed Callum Lawson. Trying to get the ball back on the hands of Shane Carney. Stepping out at the perimeter now is Callum Lawson. 11 on the shot clock. Here comes Callum on the drive. Turns, spins. Laid up with that left hand. He'll score it. He had a collision with Jeremy McKay, and Callum Lawson knocked him off the spot, and Callum Lawson gets the finish. It's 55-40. ACU back up by 15 points. And now we get a whistle out at the top. Mark Beasley made the call from underneath the basket, and he's going to call Terrence Shelby Jr. with a personal foul for T. Sizzling. That'll be his first. 15-point advantage for the Firestorm. ACU is 5-5 in the Golden State Athletic Conference. They have a one-game lead over Menlo. And watch out, Menlo is playing very well once again. Caniela Iona has his team rocking and rolling the Menlo Oaks. So ACU is going to have to hold off Menlo. This is Tolmer. He'll shoot a three ball, and this one is good. A top of the arc three for Jonah Tolmer. Nice basket for him, 55-43. It's going to be one of those white knuckle kind of ball games. You just get the feeling. And there's a steal. Carney's still on the deck. Here comes the trailing McKay, and he'll drive in and he'll jam it with one hand. It was 3-on-none. Carney was still down on the deck, and Jeff Rudder will take a timeout right away. Out of a Firestorm timeout, 55-45 our score. Al Burr, Shane Carney, Emilio Aceto, Terrence Shelby, and Callum Lawson on the court. Vanguard applying some full court pressure now. Here's Shane Carney in between the rings. He drives right of the paint. Take it up, shot blocked. And Emilio Aceto grabs the block shot, and he'll go up strong and score the bucket. Emilio Aceto with the basket. It's 57-45. 3 minutes and some change gone by here in the second half. Burge grabs the rebound. One more block shot, and the Firestorm are going to set a team record in a season for block shots with 108. Here's Al Burge. Gets free. Drives in. He'll score it. Al Burge. The quick step for Al. And he continues to emerge right before our very eyes. Al Burge, the young man from Cleveland. Showing that ball out high that time was Brandon Brothers. He'll rise and fire, can't get that three. Lawson with the rebound. Here comes Shane Carney as he surveys. Waiting to defend him is Tolmer. He'll shoot from right wing and can't get the triple. Tolmer gets the rebound. Outlet to Hussein. Back to Tolmer. They work it around the perimeter and getting a touch. There was Connor Kennedy. Down low, it's the big fella. His shot sent back. I think that's the record right there. 108 blocks in a season. Callum Lawson with that block. If it wasn't Callum, it was Emilio Aceto. 108 blocks during the campaign for the Firestorm, and they get a defensive stop that time down. Here's Aceto at right wing. Defending him is Kennedy. And now he's going to say a double dribble. Well, that's twice that Mark Beasley nailed Emilio Aceto once in the first half with a travel that looked pretty clean, and that time he got him for a double dribble. And Coach Runner, beside himself right there, doesn't agree with that call. And I agree with Coach Runner. 59-45. Firestorm lead it. Here comes Tolmer. Defending him is Shane Carney. Carney doing a nice job to defend him. Here's Hussein. Catch and shoot 3-ball from the corner. No good, and Al Burge grabs another rebound. High in the air to grab that board was Al Burge. One and done that trip down for Vanguard. And here comes Anton Ivy preparing to check in. Rhett Soliday, calm, cool, and collected over here for Vanguard in his 9th year. For Vanguard, they have 420-win program. On the fast break, that was McKay to Malachi Hussein, and 3 passes and a bucket for Vanguard. Started to mention that Vanguard is a 20-win program, and they've done that 4 times in the history. And now we're going to get a technical foul. I think they're going to nail Carney for a tee. Well, let's see what they come up with here. Perhaps no technical. So Ivy will check in. Connor Kennedy will sit down. Isaiah Gentry is checked back in. 14:44 to go. It's 59-47. So Aceto will sit down. With the 20 wins for Vanguard. Coach Soliday now has 4 20-win teams under his watch. So they call that foul on Carney, but no technical. Just the way that they blew the whistle, it had that sound to it. That sound that we hear, you know, when you're getting teed up, that sound, that's what we heard. Nice defense there by Al Burge on Brandon Brothers. That's great defense by Al Burge. Devin Riley shoots a 3. This one's short. Rebound falls on the hands of Shane Carney at the free throw line. He'll weave through traffic, set up shop at left wing. Hands it off to Terrence Shelby Jr. Jump step. Passed up a shot. Al Burge, 3-ball. No good. But Al Burge's 3-ball was halfway down and out. Good look there for the Firestorm. And on the drive down the lane, score the basket, +1 for Devin Riley. Anton Ivy picks up the personal foul. Michael Cheetah makes the call. So Ivy, Burge, they're playing together with Shane Carney, Terrence Shelby Jr., and Callum Lawson. It's 59-49. 14:01 remaining. Devin Riley with a chance to complete the 3-point play. And this one hits the back iron, no good. And Isaiah Gentry gets the rebound up. Shot is sent back. A little return to center there by Anton Ivy. And one more time Ivy there. And this time they're going to call a foul on Anton. So another block shot in there for the Firestorm. Any block that they record from this point forward is record setting. So they're going to whistle Ivy with the personal. That'll be his 3rd. Here comes Malachi Hussein. Hussein's first free throw, it's short. Vanguard leads the GSAC in scoring defense at 68 points a ball game. It's 59-49. Firestorm with 13:52 to go. Hussein's next one, it's short. They battle for the loose ball, and Al Burge will collect it and corral it. He'll hand it off to Cal Lawson. Lawson sends his teammates into the other end. It's Lawson in between the rings with it. Defending him there is James Moore. Moore, who checked in for Jeremy McKay. This is Terrence Shelby. Loses the ball, hustles out to the red line, and it's picked up there by Gentry. And on his way in to score it, but it haven't shot blocked there by Al Burge. That was Brandon Brothers. And Malachi Hussein with the answer. A right wing three for him. Vanguard gets the triple. And ACU wants to take another timeout. 59. (59-52) our score here inside Fultz. Needless to say, this is the biggest game of the season for the Firestorm, sitting at 5-5 in the conference, taking on the 8-1 Vanguard Lions. ACU trying to hold off the Menlo Oaks for that 6th and final spot in the Golden State Athletic Conference tournament. Here's Carney around the screen from Anton Ivey. Here comes Al Burge out to get it. He drives in, and he'll lay it up, and he'll score the basket, and he's fouled on the play. That's too easy for Al Burge. AB getting it done, beat his man off the dribble and took it in and scored it, and he was fouled on the play. So AB to the foul line with a chance to complete the three-point play. AB is really stepping up his game. He's a 71% free throw shooter, and he's averaging 7.5 points a ball game. Apparently we have a little blood on the court. Michael Cheatham all over it. And Brandon Brothers is going to have to get taped up here for just a moment. So the Vanguard Lions will huddle up down in the paint. Al Burge is awaiting for a free throw here as the big fella Shea Garland walks by. You look at the NAIA coaches poll, and there are 4 teams from the GSAC in the most recent poll. ACU at 24. The number 1 team in the country and all the land is LSU Alexandria. That shot won't go. They fight for the loose ball. Moore had a chance at it, and now we're going to get a foul here from the backside of the play. Michael Cheatham makes the call. I think he's going to call Anton Ivey for the foul. So that's going to be the 4th for Anton. So AI is going to have to sit down. So the Firestorm lose a little bit of shot blocking presence and some rebounding right here. And a guy that can fill the lane, Anton Ivey, will sit down with 4 fouls with 12:39 to go. On the inbound is Devin Riley. Left of his own basket. He'll inbound it to Isaiah Gentry. His shot is too strong. Won't go. Here comes Sonny Cousin. He'll hand it to Terrence Shelby Jr. Jump stop. Leave it for Al Burge. He'll lay it up and score it. Al Burge filling the lane nicely there. Gets an easy pass from Terrence Shelby Jr. and another finish from AB Al Burge at 64-52. Riley over to Hussein, and Hussein just absolutely runs over Shane Carney. The Dean refers. So Mark Beasley made the call. Dean had the call as well, and he let Mark Beasley make the call. It was a bang-bang play, but Carney trying to take a charge right there. Got trucked a moment. He'll pick up the foul. And for Shane, that's his 2nd. ACU has 7 fouls here with 12:15 to go. So this game could be won or lost at the free throw line here for the Vanguard Lions. This is a bonus here for Malachi Hussein. Hussein leads the Lions in scoring at 14 points a ball game. He's a 57% free throw shooter. He hit the first of 2. We were looking at the Menlo Oaks for just a moment. They've won 3 of their last 4 ball games, and they trail ACU in the conference by just 1. 10-point ball game here. Firestorm trying to pick up their 84th win in the last 103 games here inside Fultz. And there's Sonny Cousin who walked with it on the far side. Those travels, typically I could pick those up. I have missed both walks here tonight from Aceto and from Sonny Cousin that time. Mark Beasley made both calls. 8 minutes gone by here in this second half. It's a 10-point advantage for ACU. This is Riley over the corner. That little jump shot there by Caleb Wilborn wouldn't go, and Burge tries to poke out the rebound. Here comes Jaden Anderson, and Back on the court was Jeremy McKay. So it's a backside foul according to Beasley. Devin Riley to the line for 2. They're going to whistle Al Burge for that last personal. Just the first for Al. 18 fouls now for the Firestorm. Just 1 for Vanguard. Shea Garland will check in for Al Burge. And once again, excellent minutes for Al Burge. Al Burge, we talk about his emergence. He just continues to do a lot of the little things. And he's just making plays. And he's playing with confidence. Free throw attempt, no good. Terrence Shelby with a rebound. He'll dribble just past the red line at center court. On the blow-by. Defending him was Devin Riley. Terrence Shelby picks up his dribble. Now it's stolen. That's a turnover. That's a steal by Devin Riley. And he's going to try to hit the Isaiah Gentry. And Gentry could get the shot. But the big fellow down low, Jeremy McKay, picks up the garbage and scores the bucket. It's 64-57. Lions have pulled within 7 points here. They once trailed by 18. 20 seconds of the shot clock. Shane Carney, he can beat anybody in this league off the dribble. Working around a high post screen from Callum Lawson. He'll scoop it underneath. Couldn't get the shot. Great look and a great attempt there by Shane Carney. And Sonny Cousin battles for that loose ball. Coming out with it is Vanguard. That's Devin Riley. 6'3", 185, senior from Vista, California, out of Palomar College. Devin Riley. Little mismatch now on Shane Carney. Carney trying to chest up on him. Little fadeaway, and that shot's no good. It's punched out by McKay right in front of the scorer's table here. So credit Shane Carney for playing some good defense there on Devin Riley. He went chest to chest on him, and Riley, the only thing he could muster up was a fadeaway 16-footer, and it wouldn't go. So that's a stop for the Firestorm defense. Callum Lawson over to Shane Carney at right wing. Quick pass to Terrence Shelby. Top of the key three. It's good. Nothing but nylon for Terrence Shelby Jr. Sizzling from 3. And it's a 67-57. The triples are big for the Firestorm. On the drive, that is Gentry. Can't get the shot. Foul on the move. So it'll be bonus the rest of the way. So T. Sizzle picks up the personal. Isaiah Gentry to the stripe at a Clackamas Community College. 6'4", 210, the junior. Couple of bounces at the line. He's got the pink socks on. The one-on-one free throw is nothing but nylon. Isaiah Gentry, an 88% free throw shooter, and he looked the part right there. So he wipes down the back of the soles of his shoes. Gentry averaging 10.4 points a ball game. That's good for 4th on this team. A team that has won 20 ball games. I double-checked that. Rhett Soliday has been part of 2 20-win ball clubs. We even double-checked that. The most wins ever in a season for Vanguard is 32. Another whistle and a foul here. So a foul on the big fella, Gentry, his 3rd. That's just the 2nd foul. Halfway home here in this second half. Coach Soliday was part of that 32-win team. And there's a three-point basket there by Callum Lawson as he rips the cords and then looks for some emotion to his Firestorm bench. 70-59, ACU has the lead. That was Riley cut off there by Lawson. Here's McKay on the drive. He'll leave it for Gentry. Wow, left-handed shot's no good. The tip-in is good by Jeremy McKay. Using all 6'7" in that wingspan. He got that tip-in bucket, and it's a 9-point advantage here for ACU as Shane Carney dribbles to the near side. Working around a screen from Callum Lawson. Lawson's all by himself. Good team defense there by Vanguard. There's a 3-point basket attempt there by Aceto. Crashing the rebound by ACU is Callum Lawson, and we're getting a whistle down on the other end. I think Albers got fouled. Nice job on the offensive glass by Callum Lawson, crashing the boards. Lawson has a game-high 18 points. He leads all scorers. He's got 3 rebounds. And he's done it 5 of 9 from the floor, 1 of 4 from downtown. Here's Shane Carney at right wing. Defending him is the young man, Jaden Anderson. Now it's Callum Lawson at three-point range. And on the drive, he's going to be fouled up high near the chest area. Devin Riley, I believe, commits that foul. That's going to be the 4th on Vanguard's Devin Riley. He's indicating to Red Solid, I got it. And now he's going to give way here. Jonah Tolmer will check in, the freshman out of Mission Viejo, back on the floor. And Riley will sit down with 4 fouls. Devin Riley has 8 points on 3 of 7 from the field. The leading scorer tonight for Vanguard is Malachi Hussein with 13. There's Shea Garland down low. His shot was blocked. Caleb Wilborn with the inside presence that time on defense for Vanguard. And there's Isaiah Gentry, and he shuffled his feet that time. Too many steps for Gentry. That's a turnover, and ACU is going to get the ball right back with a 9-point advantage. In the turnover department, the Firestorm have 16, and Vanguard has 10. Coach Rudder will tell you that's 16 too many. If you like to get out of the game around 10, you'll be okay. Here's Shane Carney. Dribble drive on Tolmer. Back to Albers. He'll drive in. He'll spin into the paint. Quick pass to Aceto. Catch and shoot 3. This one is good. Emilio Aceto with a big 3-point basket. Nice job there creating there by the Firestorm. Albers is a playmaker. And there's Aceto there playing some good defense. Nearly stolen. There's a steal. It's Carney to Callum Lawson. And he'll try to jam it. He missed the one-handed dunk. And Callum Lawson will come back and say, my bad. Good look on the open floor by Shane Carney. And that had a chance to be a show-stopping type dunk. But Lawson couldn't get the throwdown. Timeout taken on the floor, taken by the Vanguard Lions. We'll take the timeout with them. You're watching ACU. Out of the break, 73-61. Vanguard with the basketball. This is Tolmer with it. Kevon Williams has checked in for the Firestorm along with Shea Garland. Getting Callum Lawson a little breather right here. This is Malachi Hussein. He's got 13 on the drive. Aceto, good defense. Kick to the corner. This is Jonah Tolmer. His 3 is good. All set up by Malachi Hussein. And here's Terrence Shelby Jr. the other end. And Shea Garland down low. Michael Cheatham up with the foul call. And they're going to call the foul on number 22 of Vanguard. That'll be Brandon Brothers. Brothers with just his 2nd foul and only the 5th team foul. Non-shooting situation here as Kevon Williams prepares to inbound left of his own goal. Another whistle. So Garland picks up the foul. That'll be Shea's first. 10 fouls for the Firestorm. Double bonus the next 7-18 for Vanguard. There's another block there by Albers, and here comes Kevon Williams on the race out. Leave it for Terrence Shelby with a little shoulder dance up top, and he gets a pass down low to Albers. So Tolmer picks up the foul. That'll be the 6th foul for Vanguard. Once again, Kevon Williams to inbound the left of his own goal. His pass up top is punched out of bounds there by Brandon Brothers.
Returning for the Firestorm, number 1, Shane Carney, number 21, Callum Lawson.
So Lawson quickly back onto the floor. 6:57 to go. 73-64. Whistle down low. Callum Lawson stepped on the end line. That's a turnover for the Firestorm. 18 turnovers for ACU, just 11 for Vanguard. The Firestorm shooting 57% from the field, and Vanguard shooting 40% from the field. Vanguard 7 of 20 from behind the line, and the Firestorm 7 of 18. This game could be won or lost at the free throw line here tonight. Here's Tolmer with it. Out to Hussein. Defending him is Al Burrs. Al Burrs can defend anybody on the court. He's that versatile. 3 try. Good. Nothing but nylon for Brandon Brothers. And the game gets oh so close. 73-67. Storm lead it by 6. Carney right out in front of the Firestorm bench. Bounce that left-handed pass down to Callum Lawson. 17 on the shot clock. Lawson ball fake. Dribbles. Now he's trying to back in on Gentry, and Gentry just flops. Lawson squares up, shoots the 6-foot jump shot, and he buries it. Callum Lawson took the flop from Jeremy McKay, got wide open, and just dropped home the little jumper. Little bunny for Callum Lawson, 75-67. That was a big bucket. And on the give and go, there's a pass from Jeremy McKay to Isaiah Gentry, slashing through the lane, and he glides in and catches that pass and lays it up with the finish, 75-69. Inside 6 minutes to go in this GSAC conference. Here comes Al Burrs. Pick up his dribble at the free throw line. All by himself, Terrence Shelby Jr. This one is good. That's a good-looking left-handed stroke there by Terrence Shelby Jr. T. Sizzling with a big bucket. It's 78-69 Firestorm. Tolmer, pull-up free throw line extended. He buries the jump shot. That was good from 17 feet. Good-looking shot there by Jonah Tolmer. 4 players in double digits and scoring here for Rhett Soliday's basketball team. Tolmer now with 12. There's a steal. Here comes Vanguard's. It's Jeremy McKay waiting for help. It's Gentry. He'll stop and pop a 3, and that one's good. Isaiah Gentry with the answer. He gets the 3-point basket. It's 78-74. The Lions are as close as they've been all night long. Inside 5 minutes to play. 4-point ball game here. Firestorm need to stave off this upstart, really talented team. There's Terrence Shelby Jr. trying to stay hot. Couldn't get that triple. Gentry with the rebound. Outlet it to Brandon Brothers. Every possession, oh so pivotal here the rest of the way. Gentry down low to the big fella McKay. And here comes the slashing Malachi Hussein. He gets the handoff from McKay, and he'll lay it up and score it. 2-point ball game. Timeout taken on the floor by head coach Jeff Ruther. And 10. Anton Ivy, Al Burrs, part of that block party. 78-76 out of a Jeff Ruther timeout. Vanguard applying full court pressure. When we last left you, Shane Carney was shoulder to shoulder, arm in arm with NAIA official Mark Beasley. Not sure what that conversation was about, but we'll watch how things develop the rest of the way. 2-point ball game. And now we get another whistle here away from the ball. This time it's Michael Cheatham with the call. And now Mark Beasley will take it over. So the call is going against Vanguard's Isaiah Gentry. So it'll be bonus for Al Burrs. That's the 7th team foul for Vanguard. Rhett Soliday with a national championship under his belt for Vanguard. Al Burrs is 1-1. First free throw, he just rips the cords. It's good. Nothing but nylon for AB Al Burrs. 3-point advantage here. I mentioned and he alluded to this a couple times during this last half of this ball game that free throws are going to be pivotal here as we play the next 4-12. 80-76. Firestorm lead it by 4 points. Tolmer in backcourt. Defending him is Shane Carney. Just past the red line at center court. Now over the logo. Right wing pass, it's Hussein. Hussein got away with a travel. Out to Brothers. Sharp, partially blocked there by Al Burrs. That is the 8th block of the night for the Firestorm. And now Al Burrs comes away with that loose ball. 4-point advantage. ACU would like a basket here and do nothing more than take off time off the clock. As the contingent here for both teams really starting to light it up. Here's Sonny Cousins, steps inside 3-point range, shoots from the baseline, can't get it. And Gentry grabs that rebound. He'll hand it to Tolmer. Tolmer with some direction with that right hand, just past the timeline at center court. Now it's Hussein trying to feed the big fellow, Jeremy McKay. He'll turn into lane, walk with it, no call. Jeremy McKay walked from me to you with that, no call. He got the easy basket. It's 80-78. Tough one right there. It's been a lot of interesting calls here in this one. But these players need to settle it. Sonny Cousin is on the floor. He's the sixth man on that part of that stunt team. Here comes Shane Carney. Almost lost the handle on it. Gets the dribble right back. He's got some incredible handles. Lawson, three ball. Yes! You better believe it. Callum Lawson sticks the triple, and that's a big shot for the Firestorm. They lead at 83-78, 5-point advantage. Why not? Go to Mr. Clutch. Callum Lawson. Brothers on the drive. Leave it for Tolmer. Man-to-man defense applied by ACU. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Tolmer. Jump shot. Kick to the corner. Now it's Gentry with it. Brothers, long three. It is no good off the back iron. Here comes Terrence Shelby on the run out. He's got Cousin in front of him. He'll step back, shoot it from the free throw circle. It's good. Terrence Shelby Jr., a clutch jump shot. And Rhett Soliday has seen enough. He wants a timeout. 2:17 to go. 60-second timeout taken by. Special thank you to our outstanding broadcast team here tonight. Carlos Morales and Amanda Wick. 85-78 out of a Rhett Soliday timeout. ACU playing inspired basketball here this evening. Going down to McKay. McKay working on Callum Lawson. Back up top. That was another walk by Devin Riley, no call. And now they're going to call it. Mark Beasley behind the play. Calls traveling on Vanguard. That was Devin Riley. And take a line from the great Chick Hearn. That was a cosmetic call, a makeup call right there. I love Chick Hearn, former Los Angeles Laker broadcaster. Burge on the inbound to Carney. Back to Burge. 85-78, inside 2 minutes to go. Here comes Sonny Cousin. Coach Rudder has his free throw shooters on the floor right now. It's Al Burge. Defending Burge is Brandon Brothers from afar. Al Burge on the crossover. Center of the court. Bounce it to Terrence Shelby Jr. 13 on the shot clock. Jeff Rudder wants his team to use all 30 seconds on the shot clock. Here comes Terrence Shelby. Little shake and bake. Drive. Straddle three-point line. Shoot it. Can't get it. Hussein with a rebound. 7-point ball game. 1:38 to go. Brothers catch and shoot. Long three. Back iron no good. Riley with a rebound. Over to Hussein. He'll catch and shoot again. Another three. This one's no good. And Lawson is bumped off the play. Grabs the rebound. Nice job there by Callum Lawson. He had guys all over him. And here comes the blur, Shane Carney. He's finally grabbed the foul on the far side of the court. Brandon Brothers with a reach. That'll be the 8th team foul for Vanguard. 85-78. 72 seconds remain in this contest. It's a 7-point ball game, and Shane Carney to the stripe for some clutch free throws. This will be a 1-and-1 for Shane Carney. Carney third on the team in scoring at 16.8. Couldn't get it. Tough break. That free throw would not go. And here comes Hussein. He glides in and with the finger roll, lay it up and score. Malachi Hussein. Here comes Cousin, and there is a layup, and he missed it. Callum also missed the shot. He goes up strong, and he's fouled from behind. You don't see that every day. Callum Lawson missed a little bit of a layup there. That's two big shots that Callum Lawson has missed in tonight's ball game. He missed the one-handed jam earlier, and he missed that little lay-in right there. That was a gimme for Callum Lawson, and he does not do that very often. And like a true professional that he is, and a true leader, he comes back to his club and puts that hand on his chest and said, "My bad, that's on me." And he'll drain these free throws and make up for it. Anton Ivey back on the floor. AI is playing with 4 fouls. Shane Carney will sit down. 86-80. One more free throw upcoming here for Callum Lawson. This is a big free throw here for Callum. He's got 24 points and 5 rebounds. Coach Rudder has 5 players in double digits in scoring. Coach Soliday has 4. 87-80. There's a three-point try there by Malachi Hussein, and Sonny Cousin commits the foul. Mark Beasley made the call. Sonny Cousin with his hands down below his waist, again wide open with that befuddlement. He's puzzled, did not see that call. And what's treacherous about this is Malachi Hussein will walk up to the stripe and he'll shoot 3 free throws here with the clock stopped. 48.2 left in this ball game. And Hussein hits the first of 3. Hussein now with 18 points on 6-11 from the field. He's 2 of 4 from downtown. He's 3 of 5 from the stripe. So Shane Carney preparing to check in as he stands at the scorer's table. Jeremy McKay also right there at the scorer's table. He's going to give way here for Jonah Tolmer, and also checking in is Caleb Wilborn. Malachi Hussein, 18 points. Brandon Brothers has 12. Tolmer also has 12, and Isaiah Gentry with 13 points. Hussein's next free throw attempt, it's on the way, and this one's short. And Sonny Cousin grabs the rebound, and he's fouled on the play. And I believe the foul is on Devin Riley, and that might be the limit for Devin Riley. So Riley picks up his 5th foul on that rebound, and Sonny Cousin wanted it just a little bit more. And Sonny Cousin will go down to the other end and shoot a couple of free throws here. 1 plus the penalty for 2 shots. And I believe Vanguard's taking a timeout. I haven't seen an official whistle a timeout. So Rhett Soliday doing a nice job of coaching right there. Had his team grouped up in a huddle and was able to get some instruction in right there. So I believe Jeremy McKay is going to come right back in here. Sonny Cousin to the foul line. He'll have bonus +1. Cousin is a 84% free throw shooter, and that's why Coach Rudder has him on the floor. 88-81. It's crunch time, and ACU is making the free throws. So for Devin Riley, he will foul out with 8 points and 3 rebounds. He was 3 of 7 from the field. Sonny Cousin hits the next one, and he buried them both. 2 clutch free throws for Sonny Cousin in the ACU Firestorm. And there is Jonah Tolmer with a bucket down low. He scores the basket. Vanguard will take the timeout after the make. Back with you inside Fultz. Kevin Derryberry with you, 89-83. Firestorm with the 6-point lead and the ball. It'll be Callum Lawson on the inbound. Into Sonny Cousin. Streaking is Al Burst. They try to trap him, and Vanguard will bump Sonny Cousin off the play. Caleb Wilborn right there. Sonny Cousin comes up holding the mug just a little bit on that left side of his face. Perhaps took a shot to the eye. But the 84% free throw shooter will march down to the stripe for 2 more free throws. Double bonus once again for Sonny Cousin. Cousin sits with 9 points. He's got 5 rebounds, and he's played some inspired basketball here tonight. Sonny Cousin. First free throw is good. Nothing but nylon for Sonny Cousin. Cousin now in double digits. 6 players now in double digits for head coach Jeff Rudder as Anton Ivey, who's got 4 fouls, preparing to check in. He's at the table, and he'll check in for Shane Carney. Little offense, defense now for Coach Rudder. 91-83. Firestorm in pretty good position right here. Here comes Tolmer. And there's a travel underneath by Jeremy McKay. And that's not the first time he's done that tonight. But he will give way here. Coach Rhett Soliday doing the same thing that Coach Rudder is. Offense, defense. He'll bring in Caleb Wilborn. And Shane Carney back on the court. He'll come out and get the ball from Callum Lawson. Bounce it back to Lawson. Nice pass on a wraparound to Terrence Shelby Jr. And grabbing Terrence Shelby was Caleb Wilborn. 28.4 on the game clock. Wilborn picks up a 4th personal. Terrence Shelby back to the line. T. Sizzle has 10 points here to go with 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Shane Carney also has 5 dimes. So McKay back on the floor, 92-83. Shelby is 4 of 8 from the field, 11 points. He is 2 of 5 from downtown, and he is 2 for 2 from the line. Those were the 2 free throws for Terrence Shelby. Tolmer back to Brothers. Long three. This one hits the back iron, no good. Hussein grabs the rebound. He'll shoot a three-point basket of his own, and this one's good. 93-86. Timeout taken by Vanguard. San Diego Christian on Saturday afternoon. We'll tip it up right here from Fultz at 3 o'clock. Next week, the Firestorm play host to Ottawa, and then they'll get Hope International and Life Pacific the following week. So only one game next week for the Firestorm. Chance to mend a little bit, get a mid-season breather, collect their thoughts. Terrence Shelby Jr. to the line. In that loss against Westmont, Terrence Shelby had 31 points. I believe his career high is 32, and Shelby hits the first of 2 and another double bonus. 94-86, lead up by 8. The left-handed's next free throw attempt, it's no good. Gentry with the rebound. Outlet to Hussein. Rise and fire from downtown. Shot rims out, no good. Albers grabs that rebound. And they're just going to watch Albers. They're going to dribble this out. Lead pass up to Sonny Cousin. And that's how this game comes to a close. Our final score here in